Just wait. Hello, guys and girls, and welcome back to a brand new video today. Today's video is a League One reaction video to where I've put the teams in League One. I don't know how I've done on this, so we're just going to have to see and wait and see what will happen. We've got Joe Tier here, and welcome to this channel, Joe. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the teams where you've put them?
I'm not too bad, actually. I thought it wasn't too bad, but I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for having me on, Alex, again. Much
You're
appreciated,
welcome.
man.
Don't forget, we will do one of these on Sunday for the reaction of the championship. I honestly don't know how I've done.
I'm dreading that.
I'm dreading it, but we're gonna see what will happen with this one first. But I think we've already done. I think we've done League Two already.
I think we have.
I think we have. So yeah. Obviously, we're going to start from number 24 and then to number 1. How many do you think you've got right so far?
I think I've got 7.
I'm going to say 6 because I don't know. So honestly, what I'll do is I will say the team that are relegated. Then you say who you put as, and then I'll say mine. So
you put who actually was in that position, and then I'll say who I predicted.
So yeah, if anyone wants to watch, honestly, we've only just started. So yeah, going into number 24. So the team that finished 24th and who's going to be playing in League Two football next season is Forest Green Rovers. So Joe, what are your thoughts on Forest Green Rovers getting relegated?
It was going to happen, wasn't it? Really, like. You look at this. You look at before in the summer. Obviously, they lost their manager. He went to Watford, and obviously now managed Luton. Some of their players went. Obviously, Jamal Matt, Cadden,
Cargill.
Cargill. Well, no, he was this season.
He's gone to Mansfield now.
Yeah. Who's the other one? Kane Wilson as well. He was a good right wing back as well.
He was good for Tranmere. He was really good.
Yeah. So they lost a lot of their players. And yeah, I can't expect them to be bottom.
Okay. So who did you put?
Who did I put? I put bottom Forest Green.
Hey, I put Fleetwood. I honestly thought because I thought Fleetwood was going to only get relegated, but it just wasn't speed for them. But yeah, we're going to see how things will go where I've put them because I honestly don't know where I've put them. So going into number 23 is a team that we're going to be playing next season, Tranmere Rovers, and that is going to be Accrington Stanley. Who were they? Were they?
Exactly.
Yeah. So who did I put in number 23? I put Exeter City.
He's already had howlers.
I've had a howl on that, but I think they had a good season, so obviously they're in League One for another season. Joe, who did you put?
Fleetwood. I think when we saw out these predictions, I think we kind of underestimated Scott Brown as a manager.
Yeah. Right.
And I do apologise because I genuinely thought he would have lasted the whole season.
Right. So going into number 22.
Who else got relegated?
Morecambe got relegated, right? But who did you put?
Morecambe.
And guess who else put Morecambe? Me! Yeah! So 1-1. So we both got one right so far.
I got 2.
I got
Forest Green, lad.
Right. So I've got Morecambe. So honestly, what are your thoughts on Morecambe getting relegated?
It was going to happen though, wasn't it, really? Second season syndrome. It was going to be
obviously we did have Semeyu, who was at Tranmere this season, last season. I thought he was an excellent player for us. Really good.
Cole Stockton was a one-hit wonder.
Is Cole Stockton gone or he's left, hasn't he?
I think he's left now, yeah.
But I wonder where he's going to go. So who did? Well, yeah. So going into my number 21st was MK Dons. Were you shocked about this, Joe? MK
Very
Dons.
shocked. Very shocked on this one.
Honestly, to be fair, they've had a decent season. Obviously, at the start of the season, they were fantastic, and then obviously they just let go.
I think what it was with MK, obviously we didn't put them there because obviously not last season, but last season before that, they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, they've done really well.
I mean, I kind of predicted them to drop, but I didn't expect it like this. And what was the manager at the time, Liam Manning, he made the signings,
Can I
and
just say one
apparently the
thing just
chairman
before you
disapproved.
start, just before you finish? I'm sure when the MK Dons got in the playoffs, Tranmere were in League Two as well, and we got promoted that season. Am I correct?
No,
Because I
last season
think
before. Do you remember?
because
Because they lost to Wickham and Sunderland got promoted, didn't they?
can't remember much, but yeah. Who did you put in 21st?
21st, I put Exeter. And to be honest with you, I genuinely thought it was going to be like that when Lee Johnson left to join Rotherham. And I thought, oh, okay, I might be onto something here. But no, fair play to Exeter. Company survived League One, I'd say.
I put Shrewsbury Town.
Duncan. You got a lot of apologies today, is that at the moment?
But sorry to Shrewsbury fans. Obviously, they've got some okay players in their team, but can they gel and everything? So we just have to see what will happen. Going into my number 20th, Cambridge finished 20th. Honestly, they've had a great season. They've absolutely had a great season to stay up again, and they've done it again. What are your thoughts on Cambridge staying up?
I think the most important wins came at the end, didn't it? They beat their rivals Peterborough, I think it was like 2-0. And then they won, like you say, in the final game of the season against Forest Green. So fair play to Cambridge and all that. So,
well, I've got some news for you, lad.
go on.
I say Cambridge.
Hey,
Come on.
I went with Cheltenham.
What are your thoughts on Cheltenham getting relegated, Joe? When they've got Alfie May?
Yeah, but I thought he was going to go. In my head, I thought he was already went.
You've had a big miss there, lad. You've had a big miss. So at the moment, it's 2-2.
Yeah.
Right. Oxford United. Honestly, I thought these would get relegated because they didn't really have a good season. Honestly, they lost their manager because he's gone to Leeds. But what are you thinking of Oxford United away? Oxford as a
In
team.
general, like I say, a bit disappointing, really. I think Carl Robertson didn't have an idea what he was going to do, things like that, and it was a bit worrying for Oxford. So I think now they've got Liam Manning again. I think it's one of those, really.
To be fair, it's a good away day. It's a good away day. I'll give you that. So, if you go Oxford away, you'll enjoy it. I guarantee you will enjoy it.
Yeah.
And for me, for where I put Oxford in 19th, I put Port Vale.
I'm about the same as you.
Have you?
Yeah, we both went Port Vale.
Honestly, Port Vale must have had a good season then. But
they came 18th, but they're the next one, so
I think yeah. So next one in 18th is Port Vale.
I
said Burton Albion.
I put Accrington Stanley.
Joe, what was going on?
Excuse me, you don't say anything about this, mate. Because you haven't said Accrington yet.
I know, but what made you put them there?
Just thought there'd be a mixed bag, to be honest. They're always like that, though. They're always near around the playoffs, relegation zone, things like that. So,
right. In number 17, who did you put?
my 17 was Burton.
And 17 was Bristol Rovers.
And that's
And
1 point.
who did I put in? Bristol Rovers. There's 3-2 to me. Come on. Honestly, I think Bristol Rovers, they're a hit and miss team for me. From what I've seen of them, they're an okay team. Have you been to their stadium, Joe?
I have not, my dear friend. I have not.
It's,
I've heard it not.
well, I'm going to say it's a bit like a cricket ground.
Oh dear.
But it's all right because we drew at their place 2-2 and we got a 0-0 draw against them at home. So I'll take that. But going into 16th, Cheltenham finished 16th. For me, Cheltenham are a good team from what I've seen of them in the last few games that I've actually seen them play. I've never been to... What? Okay. I've never been to Cheltenham, but I would love to. So, yeah. Who did I put in 16th? I think I've had a Mary, yeah.
Oh, where did you put?
Lincoln City.
Oh dear.
Who did you put on?
Burton. Wait, no, Bristol Rovers, sorry.
Right,
I
yeah.
put Bristol Rovers there, so
Right.
it's 1 off.
So, honestly, what are your thoughts on Bristol Rovers, Joe?
I thought they had a good season, to be honest with you. I mean, you've got to think they came up just about on the last day from last season before against Northampton. Mixed bag, really. I think Joey Barnes steadied the ship, to use the pun.
Right,
yeah. But yeah, no, I think done quite well.
So, team in 15th was Burton Albion. Burton Albion, they're an average team, I think. They're hit and miss. They had some great players. Johnny Smith, who has now left Burton. Will he be coming back to Tranmere Rovers? I would love it if he came back, but we just have to see what will happen in the summer.
Who was your 15th, Alex?
My 15th was... What the fuck?
He's had a stinker.
Forest Green. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus
Oh my god.
I put Cambridge.
But I honestly don't know what I've done. I honestly thought Forest Green would have a good season, but because obviously they got promoted from League Two and they win League Two.
Yep, they did.
I don't think they'll win it next season. No chance. No chance.
Wait, did they win it or did they come runners up?
They won the league.
I'm pretty sure they won it. It was Forest Green, Exeter.
Oh, they've got Darren Ferguson, their manager now, haven't they?
Duncan Ferguson, yeah.
Big dunk.
Big dunk.
So going into my number 14 now.
Ooh.
Wait.
It was Exeter.
Exeter City. I put Cheltenham. I think putting Cheltenham there, I think that would be good for them because I think they're a good team.
I put Lincoln. And to be honest with you, I thought, they're good at home. Away, they were a bit mid.
They're a bit hit and miss.
Yeah, but at home they were really good actually.
Yeah.
At home.
I don't think they've only lost one game, I think.
Yeah, that was to Peterborough.
Right. Going into my number 13 now. Fleetwood Town.
Oof,
they must have had a good season.
Yeah, fair play to them.
What was their Fleetwood Ipswich score?
It was 2 at theirs, and then they drew to us at Portman Road 1-1. They scored really late as well. I think
right, okay. Who did you put in 13th?
In 13th, I did put Charlton.
Who did I put? I didn't know on this. Oh my god!
Who did you put, Dunk?
Accrington Stanley.
Who are they?
Exactly.
I didn't
know. So going into my next is 12. Shrewsbury Town. Shrewsbury Town. they're a hit and miss side, but it's a good away day to go there if you've never been. Obviously, when we were there, we won 3-2, which was a quality game. Scoring in the 95th minute, absolute carnage. Corey Blackett-Taylor scoring the winner. Yeah. Who did you put, Joe?
In my 12th, I got it spot on. I went for Shrewsbury.
Okay.
And we'll
Sorry.
pass 11.
Sorry, Joe. 13th. Sorry. 13th.
13th, Charlton.
Right, okay. So going into my number 12 is Shrewsbury.
Yep.
And I put Charlton. I just thought Charlton are an average team. They're an average team.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think they're a good team from what I think. What do you think, Joe, on Charlton?
Charlton, yeah, I mean, the end of the day at Portman Road, they didn't really do much. We just battered them left, right, and centre. And obviously at the Valley, we couldn't hold a 4-2 lead. So, no, I mean, if you're Charlton, you kind of take 10th.
Hey, Alex Griffin, if you're watching this, bottlers.
He was out of the game.
I know.
So,
right, going into number 11.
and by the way, I'm just saying, I got 12. I got Shrewsbury as well. So, just saying.
So, is it 3-3 now?
I think so. Let me just.
Yeah, it is. Right. So, going into my number 11, Lincoln City. They've had a great season. They've had an unbelievable season in League One.
Yep.
But will they do one more? Will they do one better in the next season? What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, I think they will. I think they could do. I mean, they've got the home form sorted. They just need to get the players for it now, don't they? Really?
Yeah. So, who did you put in 11th?
Well, I wasn't far off. I just put them. Whoever threw it first this season, that was Plymouth.
I had another mare.
Oh wow!
Who put Dons?
Oh no, I put them further up than you did.
I put MK Dons there.
Yeah, but that's not bad. Yeah, but to be fair to you though,
You got relegated.
Yeah, but I could say for you, like with MK Dons, we both said they would dip. But then, yeah, on my predictions, I'm not going to tell them where I put them.
I know where you've put them, Joe.
The stinker.
Right, going into the top 10 now. Charlton finished 10th.
Pretty decent for Charlton, to be fair. They need new owners, though.
I said Oxford. Oxford. What was I thinking?
I put Barnsley.
Joe, you've had a mare. So, yeah. Going to go on to number 9 now. What are your thoughts on this? Wycombe Wanderers. Wycombe are a team. They're good and they're not good. I've met 2 of their players, really nice guys and everything, when Tranmere were away, and then obviously we met them at the service station, which they were really nice. But who did you put in number 9, Joe?
I put Portsmouth.
And where did you
put the leaders?
Joe, you were close. You were close.
I was quite close there, but
I put Plymouth.
Yeah.
We don't really talk about that, do we?
Yeah, should we skip to the next one?
Oh yeah. Portsmouth. Who did you put, Joe?
What, in 8th?
Yep.
Oxford.
Who did I put?
You put Portsmouth as well, my friend.
Yeah! 4-3 to me. Get in. Come on. Right. Going into 7th now is Derby. I'm surprised about Derby. I thought they would be a lot more higher. Joe, thoughts?
I agree, but then you got to think really. Quite recently, they were nearly made redundant. So I think it's a step in the right direction now. Obviously, having a new owner, they got a really good manager in Paul Verne. I think it's a good start. So I think they just need to buy some more players.
Right. Going into number
Do you want to say who you put 7th?
7th. Barnsley.
Yeah, you did.
Just missing out on the playoffs. But they honestly done really well in the playoffs to get there this
Yeah.
season. And honestly, they were good. So, Joe, going into number 6.
Okay.
Who's number 6?
Peterborough.
Who did you
Yeah.
put?
I put Bolton.
Oh, I put Wickham.
Not bad.
I do.
I just think with Wickham, I think they did really well with Gareth Ainsworth, and then as soon as he went to QPR, I feel like they went downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, Wickham fans, you might correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I felt. Like he
To be
did.
fair, I think when he was their manager, I think he was a legend at Wickham.
Yeah,
Definitely. He's a nice guy as well. He liked my
Mhm.
hat when Trommy played Wickham because I
Yeah.
was wearing the what was I wearing? I was wearing the Guns N' Roses hat. He loved it. So
The
yeah, I'm
best
happy.
thing with him was when Stevens played Wickham in the Carabao Cup. I don't know if it was last season or this season, and we were talking about his shoes, and he went, "Oh, he told us where he got them from." So he actually turned around. It was actually quite funny.
Right, going into my number 5 is Bolton Wanderers. Bolton, I can't stand Bolton, so I just want to get over and done with. Bolton.
Well, who did you put 5th? Your prediction?
Well, we both said this.
Yeah,
Peterborough.
I was so close. I just had to swap Peterborough and Bolton around.
Yeah, same.
So, no, you had Peterborough and Wickham
What? Yeah,
on
yeah,
6th. You had Wickham, and
yeah.
I
I've
had
just
Peterborough.
seen.
Yeah, I needed to
So
swap them two
going
around.
into my number 4,
Um,
Barnsley.
no.
I said Bolton. You've had him there.
I
You've
said
had him.
MK.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, I don't know why I thought I put MK there because I remember saying to you guys, I think they'll have a massive dip in form. But then,
Joe,
yeah, I
you've
put them
had a
fourth.
mare on that, lad.
Yeah, but I don't get it though. I literally said to you before we started this, I remember saying to Alex and who do we have? Jack as well, didn't we?
Yeah, and Bailey.
And Bailey. I said to all three of you, I said before we started, I said I reckon MK Dons will slump massively down. But yeah, I put them fourth.
Right. Going into number 3, Sheffield Wednesday. Who did you put, Joe?
Put Derby.
Thoughts on Derby?
I mean, like I say, they could have been not in a football club, but I mean, the fact they was just outside the playoffs, like I say, they got Paul Verne there, good manager. They just need more players now. So,
Right.
who did you put?
Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. That is 5-3 to me. Come on.
Yep.
Come on. Honestly,
Sheffield
for
Wednesday
me,
season.
honestly, my thoughts on their season, unbelievable. They came back from a 4-0 hammering against Peterborough, and then to win 5-1 on penalties, to win on pens, scoring all pens. A former Tranmere player, Liam Palmer, absolute legend. And I think Will Vault scored at Wembley. I think it was him. I think.
It was just Windass at Wembley.
Because it was said on my phone. It was Will Vaults.
No, it was Windass.
Right, unless you got the assist.
Maybe.
So for I'm buzzing with that. 5-3 to me. Can Joe catch up? Can he catch
Well,
up?
2 more teams we won't see.
Right. In second place, Joe, do you want to say it?
It was Ipswich. My beloved Ipswich.
Thoughts on Ipswich, Joe?
Amazing season. Like, you think about it, yeah? Around, I think it was February time, when we played both Plymouth and Wednesday back to back.
Yeah.
We were all there, like, I mean, I believed in it, but everyone, most Ipswich fans were like, we need a massive run, a winning run, to be in the top two. And we
Right.
done that. And give it to the credit to McKenna and all the staff and all the players on the pitch. Fair play. And I feel like at that time, I feel like Wednesday bottled that bit. But
Right. Who did you put as second?
Ipswich 10, 5-4.
No, 5-4.
It is indeed. And I think you've won it because we've never. I mean, Plymouth won, so I think you won it.
So, who did you put top of the league?
I put Sheffield Wednesday top.
I put Derby.
And the thing that was annoying with Sheffield Wednesday is they were top for ages.
And they absolutely bottled it.
Yeah. Then they lost to teams like Sheffield Wednesday. No, sorry, they lost to teams like Forest Green. Then they drew to like Cheltenham, things like that. And I was like, because for some time it was Sheffield Wednesday, then Ipswich. And I'm like, okay, I've got these two spot on. And I was so happy with. Next minute, Forest Green crumbled. Sorry, Sheffield Wednesday crumbled. But yeah. Do you want to explain about your Derby pick at first?
Derby. I honestly thought Derby would absolutely smash League One, but it just wasn't to be, was it? It just wasn't to be. Obviously, they just miss out on playoffs as well.
Yeah.
I think for them, they need to be back in the playoffs next season.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think that could happen? Possibly. If they get the right players in, the right mentality in. So, yeah, it's gonna be difficult to see what will happen. But for the championship, obviously we're going to be doing it on Sunday. I don't know what time, because we're going to be doing a watch-along for Manchester United against Manchester City. What time do you want to start it, Joe? What time do you want to start it? About
what time does it start?
2:30?
It starts at 3, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably do that, I think.
Right. So, just a question before we go. What are your thoughts? Right. Who were your team that were looking the best in League One this season? If you can't say Ipswich.
If I can't say Plymouth.
To be fair, I think they've done really well to get there. And plus, from what I said to Pete, who is an Ipswich fan, I said Plymouth will win the league.
To be honest with you, yeah, but the thing is, you told me this as well, but back months ago, I said, who's most likely to bottle it, Wednesday or Plymouth? I said Plymouth because I thought Plymouth was more catchable than Wednesday. I mean, we never would have predicted Wednesday to the way they did. But yeah, no, credit to Plymouth. I think the massive overachievers for me, it's got to be MK, or underachievers.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Or Oxford, it's one of those two for me. I think if you feel those two, they should be higher up. But we'll see.
To be fair, for the best team to stay up, it has to be.
Right, who's yours? Best team to stay up?
I have to say Cambridge. Cambridge done it again. Stayed up on their last day.
I'm going to go Exeter. Because you think about it, they came 14th. At the start of this, around the season, their manager went to Rotherham. And then Gary?
What is Bailey on about? What's Bailey on about? 7:30?
What's this?
See you about 7:30.
Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm doing a video with him about 7:30ish.
What for?
I don't know. I don't know if it's reacting to his predictions. I'm not sure. I don't know. He hasn't said anything, but he just said, "Are you doing it at 7:30?"
Right. Okay.
But yeah, I will be doing my dinner in a bit as well. By the time I'll be done, it'll be about 7:30ish. So
right. So we've got championship predictions. On Sunday, do about. I'm not bothered about 6:00.
Yeah, or it'll be in the midday or one of the two. We'll talk about it.
And then, but Saturday 2:30 or 2:15. I tell you what, 2:15. Or no, we'll say about 2:20.
Yeah, we could do it then.
Because we'll talk about the players. Obviously, I think it's on BBC One. Just before we go, Joe,
Go on.
I hate to be saying this, but who do you think will win the game on Saturday? Man United or Man City? Could you see it going penalties at extra time?
Nah, I see City doing the 90. I'm going to predict Man U 1, City 3.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Of course.
I'm going to say Manchester. I'm going to say Man City 1, Man United 2 in extra time and to win the game.
Damn. Well, if everyone wants to come back to this and roast us in the comments for our predictions and for the League One and the FA Cup, please do. I'm more welcome for it. So.
Right. And here's just one more thing. Who's the winner? Me.
I got my team. I got Ipswich, so I'm happy. That's my.
I got 5. You got 4.
Yeah.
So congratulations for Joe for joining. Obviously,
I like the fact that we got Morecambe right. I'm proud of that.
Yeah. So obviously, we're going to be doing predictions for for Premier League, Championship, League One, and League Two. League Two is going to be really difficult, obviously.
Championship's going to be hard.
What?
Championship this season's coming.
I think Championship for next season is going to be so hard because if I put a team in that someone hates, they're going to hate me. They're going to hate me.
You're going to get offended. You're going to offend a lot of people.
But
bring it on.
But the thing is, I spoke to Alex Griffin about it, and he agrees with me where I've put Ipswich.
I mean, I've said to you, didn't I? As long as we're top half of the Championship, that's a win in my book.
Do you think? But here's the thing: do you think you'll stay up or go down?
Yeah, definitely stay up. I think we'll definitely stay up.
I think
I can think there's 3 worse teams than Ipswich.
Go on.
Rotherham.
Yeah, I think they'll go down.
Plymouth.
I think Plymouth could go down as well, but I think there will be. I think they could just stay up on the last day.
It's a toss-up between 2.
QPR
and Cardiff.
I can see QPR going down.
I just think it's not because I'm not saying it's that, but I'm just thinking because Elias Chair's been linked with Leicester. Gareth Ainsworth. Yeah. I mean, this is his first full season, so
to be fair, Chair was actually good at Stevenage, from what I remember.
He was so good.
He was so good.
Dieng was good as well.
Was he? Is he at Gillingham now?
No, Dieng. Oh no, you're on about a different Dieng. I'm on about this QPR Dieng. He's a goalie.
Okay, so obviously, but what we're going to do is obviously, I'm thinking we should do this. Right, when the transfer window opens in 2 weeks' time, do you want to do like an hour video or 2 hour video and just talk about what's been going on, any signings been done before the new season?
Would you be able to do that, or we'll see. We'll cross that bridge.
So obviously, yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So please like and subscribe if you know. Subscribe to Joe Tier. He is a Stevenage fan, Chelsea fan, and who else?
Ipswich Town, mate.
Ipswich. I'm a United fan. I'm a Tranmere fan. So obviously, hoping Tranmere Rovers can actually do something this season, possibly get top 7. That is just what I want. I want top 7. I just want top 7. I don't care. I'll take top 7 every day of the week. Yeah. I'm not going to say we're not going to get to. I don't think we'll get top 3 this season. I really don't.
Here's a question for you: would you rather get top 7 and play bad football, or would you don't get the top 7 and play good football?
I'll say the first one.
Top 7 and bad football.
Yeah, because for me, I think we need to get out of this league massively.
Yeah, fair enough. You're probably spot with us then, if that's the case.
But right, what would you do? The same thing then? What would you do?
I'd rather win ugly and then be in the top 7. You know what I mean? If you literally, let's say for instance, you go 1-0 up and you literally park the bus throughout there, you get the 3 points. You know what I mean?
So obviously, I'm guessing the more transfer news will be coming out from for the next 2 weeks. I reckon it'd be after that.
Yeah, we watch all the football
So,
ends.
so you'll be seeing people signing when people have been on holiday. So when they come back off holiday, they'll be going to a new club. So yeah, we'll be doing a watch long for Manchester United versus Man City. I'm hoping United win. I will be wearing a Man U shirt, and I will lose my shit if United win, because that's what we do. That is what we do. Obviously,
You
we
do.
played Man United playing Chelsea for the women's. Obviously, we got beat 1-0.
Yeah.
I thought United were good in the game, but we should have got something out of the game. But it just wouldn't be. Obviously, Chelsea won the league, and then obviously United needed to score 7. But if Chelsea got a draw, it would have been good if United won the league. But yeah, so obviously I will be doing more women's football for next season, and obviously more men's football for Tremere. So do some of my new games next season. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So please like and subscribe if you are new. I will see you guys mate on Double the
In
White.
a bit, guys. Take
Link.
care.
And take care, Joe. Bye bye.
Take care, Alex.
Bye. I'm gone. Bye.